Good morning, gang. Happy Thursday morning. Okay, well, we are now a week from Thanksgiving. And as of today, let's see, we've got the first snows that are hitting the Midwest. We've got potentially heavy snow hitting Northern California and the Northwest. Guess what? Winter's about here. And maybe it's time to take a look at, I don't know, some of your preps. Just a thought here. How many of you ever got a winter cold? All of us. Okay. What's going on in the world right now? A little bit of chaos. I mean, I don't know. Iran, Israel, Russia, Ukraine. Who knows what's going on with China, Taiwan? The complete unhinging of the lunatic liberals in the country. Silly one. What if you get a cold over the winter? You're, I don't want to say bedridden, but not moving 100% full speed on for a week or 10 days, right? Yeah. All right, so let's couple the two of them together. Let's say something does escalate, primarily in Russia, Ukraine, now that Ukraine was using British missiles to fire into Russia yesterday. And there was video of the first ICBM, not nuclear, sent by Russia back into Ukraine. Let's say this escalates. And I know this is, how are these two related? Let's say something happens in the U.S. and you get a cold, the flu. You're moving slow. Do you have in your preps the medicine, the over-the-counter stuff, your Benadryl, your Z-Paks, your NyQuil, your Dayquil, whatever, to at least make you functional? It might be worth picking them up. Okay? If you've got some, go look at the expiration dates. Medicine does expire. Okay? The last thing you want to have happen is things get a little goofy and stores are closed. The power goes out. There's National Guard at the end of the street saying you can't leave here. And you're sick. Or you have roving gangs of idiots, whether they are foreign, domestic, or domestic foreigners, coming in. You're not going to be, oh, I feel like shit, honey. Just let him take the car. That ain't going to happen. Okay. At this time of year, it's very important for us to concern ourselves with our health. Okay? Because we don't get the exercise we do in the summer. I mean, sure, if you go to the gym or whatever, that's fine. But come wintertime, a lot of people are much more sedentary. You're not out working in the yard. You're not out mowing the lawn, pushing a lawnmower all over the place. Sure, maybe you got to shovel snow every once in a while. But your body gets a little, what do you want to put it? Lazy. And of course, we have a tendency to eat over the holidays, so people put on weight. Depending on what you're eating, maybe it's not healthy for you. Hence why RFK is coming in to make America healthy again, right? But start thinking about or start gathering the things that may keep you a little bit healthier. Maybe you want to go stock up on some, I don't know, frozen concentrated orange juice or cans of chicken soup, something, tea, honey, those things that will help you weather the storm when the weather gets back or gets bad. Like I said, I mean, we don't get that much exercise. We eat more. We eat, less stuff that's good for us. I mean, this is the time of year when we start getting into the pies, the cakes, the bakery, the booze, the chips, all the, you're going to holiday parties, Thanksgiving parties, Christmas parties, New Year's parties, etc., etc., etc. And you're going to run down your body. Taking care of yourself is first and foremost. I don't care how many, I don't know, weapons you have, how many solar generators you have, how many water purifiers you have. If you're bedridden, if you're stuck on the couch, you can't do anything. The rest of that stuff means a whole lot of nothing. Okay? Keeping yourself as healthy as possible is critical this time of year, depending on what happens in the world. Now, maybe you get out and split some wood. That's good exercise, and it's something that will help keep you healthy. But let's think about this. How many of you get dry skin over the winter? A lot of people, right? It's itchy, it's painful at points. You need to keep yourself healthy. And as much as people say, oh, lip balm or Vaseline or whatever, moisturizing shampoos. Okay, the reason you're getting dry skin is because of the lack of humidity. You've turned the heat on. You have a fire going in the fireplace, in the wood stove, whatever, and you're sucking all the moisture out of the air. It's very dry. The easiest way to combat that? Drink more water, okay? You should be drinking at least 2 liters of water a day in the winter. Go, well, I'm not sweating like everything. I don't need to hydrate as much. Yeah, you do, okay? You need to hydrate just as much in the winter as you do in the summer. Because, again, when you start getting those dry feet, dry hands, dry lips, whatever, okay, that cracking feeling that, when it breaks open or something, that hurts, right? And again, now if you're in a situation where you need to defend yourself, or you can't go somewhere to get something to alleviate the pain, it behooves you to have it ahead of time. Something simple as water, okay? Great. Get it out of the tap. Sure, drink the water. Again, we've said many times, who knows what happens? If the power goes out, does your well work? If the power goes out, your city water's not working. Okay, that's pretty simple. Do you know how to collect water? Okay, I mean, just in your house, emergency. Yeah, the back of the toilet tank. Yeah, the water heater, etc., etc., etc. Sure, I would still say for both of them, run them through some sort of purifier. Whether you got a Berkey or who knows what, the Idaho purifiers, whatever. Somehow make sure it's clean. But what if you can't get water? What if you can't go to the store? Again, same reasons. These are things you need to start taking a look at your winter preps. Prepping for winter is a little different than prepping for summer. And you've got to think about the differences. I'm not talking about snow shovels or stuff. Hopefully you've already taken care of things like that. But to keep yourself healthy, that's critical. Because, like I said, no matter what you got in the way of supplies to get you through, if you ain't moving, the supplies don't matter. Pinball out.